Dear viewers, this is the new edition, new version from Evans Echo, from Sudanese Echo platform. We have many topics, but we are going to select the most important as we think. And the first topic is the ceremonial farewell and goodbye and welcoming of the new military high staff. And this is a gathering have been addressed by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the President of the Council of Sovereignty, and we are going also to tackle two other topics. General Burhan, in his speech, he has insisted on many points, I think very important. If we link these points with what happened lately with the split of Al-Noor al-Gubba from the RFS and joining the armed forces. He said that there is no any trace, firstly, and there is no negotiations with those who are still taking a part away against the people of Sudan. And if we want to have any negotiations, it must be after the completely liberation of the territory of Sudan. And I think his message is very important because he addressed the very high rank of the command staff of the armed forces. Because those leaders, they are responsible now of the battle in Sudan, and they have been supported by all Sudanese people, and they have been committed to liberate the territory of Sudan. There is many rumors and gossips in the area which said that there is under the table negotiations, and with this there is a compromise will be with the political leaders who are outside, who supported till now the RFS. And General Burhan, from this speech, he wants to say that the liberation of the territory of Sudan must be the first, and if all these rebels and militia put away arms, they can be another step and to be declared in its time. Second topics in this is the meeting, the gathering, the conference of the Democratic Bloc, which have been held in Port Sudan. And the Democratic Bloc, it is a part of the force of freedom and change. But they have been splitted from them. Those are gone outside, and they have now supported the militia. And this Democratic Bloc is now inside Sudan, and they have declared their support to the armed forces and to liberate the territory of Sudan. But the combination of this Democratic Bloc need to be analyzed because there is traditional leaders, there is grassroots leaders from many tribes of Sudan, and also there is a political party, but this is minority inside the membership of this bloc. And there is the armed movement which participate now in the government. If we say Mannawi, he is now being nominated as the political leader, and also Ja'far al-Marghani is the president of this bloc. And there is many within this group have taken different secretaries inside. The conference aimed at make a system, a basic system to control and also to organize the work inside this bloc. But I think if we want to speak about the combination of this bloc, we can say the differences inside. My evidence is the conference itself. There is many who have been withdrawn from this conference because there is internal dispute and conflict between the division of wealth and post inside the bloc. And this is, I think, one of the negative aspects of this bloc. If the bloc wants to support the armed forces and to liberate Sudan, they have now put away their personal interest and go ahead to what Sudan really needs and go ahead. This conference is for organizing the bloc from inside. But as far as we are in need of their contribution in what Sudan is interested in now, so they have also to work with the armed forces, to work with the people of Sudan, and to put away all interest and all personal interest for the case of Sudan. The third issue is the decision taken by the Prime Minister, Dr. Kamil Idris, regarding the economic embargo, or what we can say the import ban of certain so-called non-essential goods and commodities. This is to be stopped from now. It is about 46 commodities and goods which come from outside Sudan, and this decision is not really well studied and well taken regarding the situation inside Sudan. The aim of this decision is that, firstly, is to combat against what we call the parallel market and to stop the deterioration of the Sudanese national pounds, and also to encourage the interior factories and industries, and beside this, to gather and to guarantee some hard currency to be oriented for what do we call an important necessity. But if we go over the negative aspects of this decision, we can find many things. First of all, the situation now in Sudan is not so good to the extent that the factories of Sudan and the industry can cover this. This is one. Number two, such policies or decision can encourage smuggling outside and all sort of corruption, and also it can guide to the increasing of the price of all these goods inside. The question also of the monopoly of those who are going to produce these commodities inside Sudan can be raised on, because if there is no imports of these commodities from outside and the factories in Sudan, the industry cannot cover the needs of the people, then the monopoly, the high price of the good and commodities, and the competition between the merchant inside Sudan will be the fairest. I think such decisions can be studied otherwise, because the modification of this decision happened 24 hours after. This for me means that this decision cannot be studied by the committee, the economic committee, which have been formed specially to look inside this decision before it will be taken. But as we say, the importers protest about this, and they declare that many losses will happen because of this decision, which is not studied carefully before they had been issued. I think such a decision which touch from near the citizen, the life cost, must be taken seriously. And I hope that the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, study this decision carefully and also go over the negative results behind this decision and make a revision and evaluation of this decision in favor of the people of Sudan. Dear viewer, this is the end of our edition for today from Evans Echo. Thank you for following us. This is from Sudanese Echo platform, and we can meet each other next week. Thank you and goodbye.